we're on the air.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the News, the show that talks about anything and everything, unless we forget to. I'm Ethel Shortswater Snodgrass, and today we are at a location that we don't wish to reveal to protect the innocent, although we will tell you that it's located in Ohio. Our very own Clyde Snodgrass, who happens to be my main squeeze, went undercover to reveal the bickering and cutthroat antics that took place between the CEO of the transit company and the mayor of the city. We now go to our undercover reporter, Clyde. Clyde? Clyde? Are you there? Come in, Clyde.
Yes, Ethel, I'm here. We have titled our show tonight, Stop Requested. Due to the graphic details, combined with our exaggeration, we are unable to show you the actual footage of what took place. However, we are prepared to show you a reenactment of the meeting. First, we take you behind the scenes where our fine actors here at Psych Studio are busy choosing which character that they want to play. So let's go now and take a look at them in action.
I want to play the CEO of the transit company.
Well, what are your qualifications?
I'm a dummy.
I can't argue with that. I'll play the mayor. Okay, Snicker, what are your qualifications? I can inspect the city late at night when I'm drunk. Wrong, mayor. How about if I take my mistress to Chicago and I mess around with my babysitter? Still wrong, mayor. What if I promise to spend thousands of dollars on surveys? You're getting close. I'll be the mayor. Right, Jimmy. And what qualifies you to be the mayor? My wife's an alcoholic. Yeah. Well, I can't argue with that. Looks like you're the mayor, Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the rest of you will play reporters. Now let's bring this meeting to order. You knows nothing about being a CEO.
I'll have you know that I was the CEO of the electric company. Big deal! That doesn't make you an expert with transit. If you cared enough to learn what the public wants in their transit company, you would take the time to learn how to drive a bus. In Iraq!
Oh, that was a good one. Sure was.
I should warn you, Mayor, I still have connections. All I need to do is make one little phone call, and I can have your electricity turned off.
Big deal. We don't need lights. My wife can find her way to the liquor cabinet in the dark.
I sure can. Here. Oops, did I spill any of my new sweater? Well, I left the electric company knowing one thing.
And what was that?
I know how to stick a plug up your butt and make your eyes glow. Then your wife could use your head for a flashlight. But even then, she'd probably crash into the coffee table.
Oh, now that was a good one. Sure was. I told you not to smoke while you're drinking. You're liable to burn our house down. Again.
Well, third time's a charm. You have connections with the fire marshal. Just mark it up as electrical short.
Hey, Ralph, I just got an idea. What's your idea? Can you still do your imitations? Yep, I sure can. Okay, here goes.
It wasn't my fault! Check the officer's training! It wasn't my fault! Check the officer's training! Yeah. Since you insist that I know nothing about running a transit company, what exactly have you done as mayor?
Do you all remember the trouble we had with flooding on the east side? Well, I took care of that problem.
No, you didn't. Your wife did.
What did she do? It doesn't matter. It was my idea. What did she do? I simply walked out in the middle of that knee-high water and mixed in malt, yeast, and hops. And my gal drank it all up.
I sure did. I drank every little ounce. Well, it's clear to me that if the city is to have trolley cars, then they should be run by the transit company. I think that the two of you need to work this out.
He ain't running my trolleys, and he ain't running no light rail. Then we'll get heavy rail. How do you plan on turning light rail into heavy rail?
That's simple. we'll let the mayor's wife ride in the first car.
Whoa! Now that was a good one. Sure was.
Ha! She'll never ride your heavy rail. Unless it has a wet bar.
Whoa! I like that one better. Yeah, but he's cracking on his own wife, the very hand that feeds him. I doubt that. From the size of her, it doesn't look like she shares her food.
Well, we noticed she doesn't share her liquor. Hey, we're out of liquor.
Give her that bottle over there on the desk.
Now that's what I call charity. My way.
Won't you reconsider, Mr. Mayor, and let the transit company run your trolleys? No! That guy has cut so many bus routes that people can't get to work.
Maybe not, but they can get to the welfare office.
So, what's that supposed to mean?
Simple. Go sign up for welfare. Besides, what's the big deal? You couldn't make a good run for governor.
Whoa! Low blow! Yeah, he's in character tonight.
Tell me, Mayor, what would have been the first thing that you would have done if you would have been elected governor?
I don't know. I didn't give it much thought.
I know. I'd have made him give back state control of the liquor stores.
Are you certain you won't reconsider, Mr. Mayor? I told you, not as long as I'm the mayor. Well, he won't be mayor forever. Yeah, but what if the next mayor is worse?
It can't be, can it?
Yeah, it can be. Who could be worse? Imagine Governor Taft as mayor. Yikes! That is worse! Or
who?
Or you, sir. Can you imagine the condition the city would be in if you were the mayor?
Yeah, he'd have done so much slashing that he'd have cut the fire department and the police departments.
Anything to save $1.
I told you he would do it. Actually, I wouldn't eliminate the police and fire departments completely. I would go with part-timers, shorten their routes, cut weekend service, and put fare boxes in cruisers to make the criminal pay for the trip, you know. And I would also make officers pay more for their donuts. Then, I would also make the owner of a burning building pay the fire department. No pay, no spray. Can I get this in a 40-ounce? Hello, electric company. I'm running for mayor. Zap me with a current of 220 to get me started on my campaign. Second thought, double it. 440. Light my way.
Mr. Mayor, there's a radio talk show host named Glenn Beck on the telephone wanting to talk with you.
Glenn Beck! No! Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Woo-hoo-hoo! CEO for mayor! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Wow! A glow-in-the-dark CEO. I'll drink to that. Well, that's our show for tonight. Isn't it great to know that something so terrible, so horrific, so petty would never take place in Columbus, Ohio? Haha. Tune in next time when we go behind the scenes of the school board. I am Ethel Shortswater Snodgrass, and you've been watching In the News. Good night.
Tell Glenn Beck I'm not here. Tell him I went on a beer run.
Stop requested.